I am not going to be held responsible for what happens if you make my mixed Saabut dal. So don't come at me and open your windows. We're going to use butter and olive oil together, and then straight in with a couple of diced medium onions. We're going to mix these in and we're going to let them sweat down just like we always do, and let them take on a really nice rich colour. So pop the lid on and let them do their thing. And then while we wait for those to do their thing, we can prep our beans. Now, I'm using tinned. I know lots of people like to use dried ones, but I can't be asked. So we're using tinned today. Use any combo you want. I've got butter beans, cannellini beans, black beans, and kidney beans. Now, these are budget buys, so this is a dead cheap dish to make. So if you're on a budget, it's really good, really filling, and super delicious. Choose whatever combo you want. All we're going to do is open these up and drain the liquid out and give the beans a quick rinse. And now we're just going to check the onions. They're looking good and they're starting to catch some colour. So we're going to add our ginger and garlic paste. If you're using fresh, use fresh. That's absolutely fine. I'm going to add in about 1.5 tablespoons because we need the flavour today. Once your garlic and ginger is all cooked out, you're ready for your tomatoes. Now I've got a combo of tomatoes today. So passata for the colour that it will bring, and the fresh because of the flavour. And then once that tomato's cooked out a little bit, you are ready for your spices. So pop those in along with a pinch of ajwain seeds or carom seeds, and then give that a really good mix in. And then this is where we take our time a little bit. Turn your heat down and let those spices really cook into the masala. And then once you can see that oil sizzling on around the edges, you can add in some water, along with about 2 or 3 green chilies if you're using them. I ran out of fresh today, so I'm using my frozen backup stash. Give that a really good mix in, and then you're ready for your beans. And then once they are mixed in really well, you can add in some of your liquid that you drained from the tins before. And just be careful if you're using the liquid from the tins because it can be quite salty, so make sure you adjust the salt that you're adding in. If you don't want to use the water from the tins, just use boiling water, that's fine too. And then if you've got it, some fresh methi or fenugreek. It's really lovely if you've got fresh. If you don't have fresh, you can use kasuri methi, the dried one, it's fine. Give that a quick mix in, and then we're going to let that cook with the beans. Pop the lid on and leave it on a low heat to cook. And then once these have been cooking for about 15 minutes and most of the water has kind of evaporated, you're left with a nice thick sauce. Come and have a look, Safa. And they look a bit like this. You can sprinkle in your fresh coriander. Yes, I'm using loads. Use less if you want to. Rich, spiced, and homemade. That's how we do mixed beans in Pakistan. Go on, what are you waiting for? Make me proud.